Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I hope you all had a good week. Today we playing some Star Rail. Sleepyhead, shut up. Bro, I was literally laying down before stream. I had it all set up. Like, it was ready to go. All I had to do was click the start streaming button. And I was laying down and Drew was like, dude, you start in 2 minutes. Get up. And I was like, leave me alone. Ayo, Sunday pool stream. Is that what we're doing? I might. For shits and giggles. I don't think I'll get him. I don't have very many wishes, nor do I have any pity, I don't think. But, I mean, look at Drew. He built pity and ended up with some crazy pulls. Sunday is level 70 with level 80 light cone. Yeah, okay. Not only did he fucking have the luck to pull that shit, he made me so mad because he went to go level it up, and for some reason he just already had everything he needed to get the cone to 80. He already had all the resources, and then just had to farm a little bit to get him to 70. Like, what the fuck? How did you just already have all that shit? I'd be so broke, it's not even funny. Well, would you look at that reel? We risk building pity up in here. No, we don't. Do not. We do not. I'm going to today, but we do not, okay? We don't, you guys. We can't. Genshin could never reel. My luck on Genshin is definitely worse. Star Rail I've had the most luck on out of all the games. Out of all the gachas we play. It's the best luck I got. Also just found out what fragile resin of Star Rail is, and I have 120. Actually, you don't anymore because I used some of it to level up your Sunday, so... Sorry, not sorry, bestie. Wish I could transfer fragile resin into my other gachas. Real! I wish Genshin would do the backup power. Like, ZZZ has it, Star Rail has it, Wuwa has it. A lot of these gacha games has the backup power. I need Genshin to hop on the backup power train immediately. Are you enjoying the Pretty Princess game? She's not a princess, but yes, we are in fact enjoying it. Okay? Okay. I've been binging it because it's like new and different. Agree. I'm a little bit behind you guys story-wise now, but I have been also slightly binging it. Don't think I'm gonna like fully commit to it in the long term though. No, me either. I'm probably going to play it to the extent of catching up with the story, and then I'm going to not play it until more story comes out. Like, there's no way I'm doing dailies for that or anything. It's gonna be like a when I'm in the mood kind of thing, or when there's more progression for it. But we gamba like aventurine, all or nothing, bro. Come again. Is the come again to the fragile resin? Because, yeah, you heard me. Slowly getting less sick, which is good. Yes, it is good. It is good, though I wish you would just be not sick instead of less sick, you know? You know? But the good news is, so far, he has not made me sick. So that's great. Cough up more pool luck. Real. Real. Give me your pool luck. That sounds like a great idea. Wait a second. What? Waiting. Your boyfriend just got sick? Oh no. Is it because of Drew? Drew was coughing and sneezing in chat the other day. Yeah, from halfway across the world. All his fault from halfway across the world. How crazy of him. Let us load. We're doing the new Trailblaze quest. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what it's about because I didn't watch the special program and I don't think I even watched the trailer, to be honest. So, I know that like Sunday and Foog should be in it, probably, but I don't actually know anything else. Except for the fact that we're maybe finally leaving Pencony. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I heard that the strike got this quest. I'm hoping it didn't get it too bad. Because I'm not changing the language. I don't want to have to download it. But just for this quest, you know? It'll be fine. Everything's fine. It's been a hot second since I logged on to Star Rail on my computer. Oh, and we can go decorate our car afterwards. If the quest, because I heard the quest is kind of short. So if we finish it too quickly, I'll go decorate my car afterwards. Okay. We got Homeboy. Homeboy banner. Let's see. Oh, I have more than I thought, actually. I thought I only had a single temple. I lie, apparently. Do I have any pity? No. Think it's actually pretty good. Good. It's a beautiful story. Okay, that makes me slightly worried because you're always... I don't know. Y'all are always out to get me. The strike really only took the impact of like 1 or 2 moments. Okay, good. Good. You got some fresh fruit because your mom ordered you some for Christmas. So today, your breakfast. Aww. We love that. Thanks, Kono's mom. Pity, oof, maybe you'll get lucky. What if? Yeah, I don't think so. So we're gonna do what Drew's been doing, and we're going to build pity. 'Cause why not? Right? Right? Why not build pity? I'm not, I don't plan on wishing on anybody for the second half. Because I already have Firefly, and I don't care about Homegirl. And so the next person I'll want to pull will probably be someone from the new patch. And even then, I don't know if I want any of the people that come out first. So, and rerun wise, I pretty much have most of the characters I want. So, you know, it's whatever. Why not? Why not? Who cares? Would you look at that? Pity. Nice, Kono. We better be leaving Pencony after this, I swear to God. Real. Pencony has been, like, really cool, but also a fucking nightmare. The biggest fever dream. I can't wait to be out of it. Although, the new trailer that Star Rail dropped during the Game Awards yesterday, also seemed kind of trippy. So there's that. Build it. Okay, we're doing that. We're building the pity. There's no shot I actually get him, right? Like, I'm genuinely just building pity right now. Howdy, I'm here for a limited time. Hello and welcome for your limited time. Damn. Maybe I need Drew to come pull the trigger. She's a free wish, at least. I don't want her. I don't use her. Okay, looks like we got one more, and then maybe... Oh shit, I have a bunch of these actually. So maybe 2 more? We'll see. We'll see. This is 30. See, Drew, this is how you actually build pity. This is how you actually do it. Not whatever you did. I needed a demonstration. Shut the fuck up. How short am I? Couple? That's almost enough. We'll just do it. It's fine. I could have saved her one of those, but meh. Meh. Now we're at 40, right? Hello. Hello, Arlen. Single pool, I dare. You dare? You dare a single pool? Okay, sure. I shall dare a single pool. Sorry, pal. Your dare did not scare Starrail. Starrail said, fuck your dare. How many more is that? 4? Yeah, 4. What if we double dog dare them? You think? No. Triple? Also no. That's 4. Oh, that's free wish. That's 5. Nope. There you go. 46. This is all I got. Would you look at that? We built 46 pity. Do I have any wishes for that? Okay, I don't. Fair enough. What's my pity at on this? I don't remember the last cone I pulled. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. Whose is that? I don't even know. Somebody's. Whose is it? Whose do you belong to? Moment of victory. Ah, it was a loss. To this son of a beach. That's right. Hey, good job building pity. Yeah, you're right. Ta-da! That's how it works. That's how you actually build pity. Did you see? Did you understand?
I found a home to protect.
That's how it's supposed to go.
I found a home to protect.
Nobody else? Nobody else. That means I can just continue on my journey of leveling people that I already have. It's fine. You didn't manifest much what-if energy. Well, to be fair, I didn't actually expect anything. I expected what just happened to be what happened. Oh, hey, look, another one. Not the right banner, but it's fine. Why not? Hello, March. That's a free wish. What if? Bro. I actually don't think I can beat this final boss. Oh no. Oh no. That makes me worried. We'll see what happens when I get to it. Beetle part 2. No! What's the correct way to eat a kiwi? Just like cram the whole thing in your mouth? Like an apple? Lick it first, then eat it like an apple? What
Danger.
the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really eat kiwi, so... I have no suggestions, but I do see people eat it straight up like an apple, I guess. But are you peeling it or are you eating the peel? Because... Oh, story recap. Okay, hit me with it. Hit me with it.
The clock winds back to the start of the journey to Pencony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot.
I actually kind of really need
banquet.
this. So...
However, in this sweet
Thank you,
dream
Star Rail.
paradise, they unexpectedly become entangled in two bizarre murder mysteries.
Indeed, that is what happened.
A grand struggle for a legacy begins. Numerous factions enter one after another, acting in response to the situation. The family hosts also plot to capture the watchmaker with this opportunity and ensure the Charmony Festival takes place as scheduled. A confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the entire event. The latter, through a grand death, shatters the family's lies and reveals the existence of the primordial dreamscape, Dreamflux Reef.
I was about to say
The
cut it in
Express
half
crew
and
thus
scoop it with a
delves into the
spoon.
heart of the situation. Here, Gallagher reveals to everyone the truths about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, Mikhail, and the other nameless. They finally uncover the legacy of the Trailblaze and, in doing so,
Sweet little baby.
receive a glimpse from the Harmony. To fulfill the wishes of their predecessors, everyone heads to the Pencony Grand Theater with the intention of sealing the Stellaron. However, they are forced into a deadly battle against Sunday, the head of the Oak family, who is aligned with the Order. This great battle concludes with the fall of the Order once again. The future of Pencony remains uncertain. However, thanks to the mediation of the crew, the family and the IPC agree to cede some of their interests and reach a consensus. Pencony regains the right to determine its own destiny. In the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling bombshell. This crisis is ultimately resolved amid spectacular fireworks. With everyone receiving their own best ending, the tragicomedy of the sweet dream comes to a close.
What? That's like the perfect description. Let's be for real. Okay, go now. Thank you very much for the recap. The tragicomedy that is Pencony. We're finally leaving. What is Argenti doing here?
Dear Nameless. Amphorius, the eternal land.
Oh. That's where we're going next, isn't it? Like next patch?
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan
Oh, they got
said.
done hung.
It's a world hidden
No!
away from outside observation,
Nicholas!
with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with
He
us
doesn't
on the
normally
Express
talk
very
too
long.
much in most of
Will
the
the
missions,
journey
so hopefully
be
that'll
too
be
much
okay.
for you to handle?
I've been on the Express for nearly 2 years now. True dat. True dat.
Has it been
March,
that
I've been
long?
with y'all for a while. I'm fine. Oh, they got Himiko too. Oh no. There's no need to be so nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world who the fuck didn't venture
should
into.
consider
Oh
Pom-Pom's
no, I
opinion,
forgot I
too.
had it on
They
auto.
don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Sure, I'll take care of it. That said, Pom-Pom usually stays out of the discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely... Nope, I don't read fast enough,
Yeah.
sorry.
Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over,
Auto.
we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
It's fine. We were close enough. Can I vote? No. Of course you can. For now, Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the Eternal Land as a possible destination, but we're also keeping our options open. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can't find out more about whatever the fuck from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Pencony
I think that's the
anytime
place
soon.
we're going, but I don't remember.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine.
Girl said,
If the hole
let's
in
go
the
back
Tachyon
somewhere else.
Stadium has been repaired.
Let's go back to Urilo 6. But on a real note, I want to go back to the Laofu. The Express has always been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead and make the most out of this break. Sure. Thank you, Himiko. Oh, now we're switching to Sunday already? Okay, shit. Several weeks later in Pencony. See, they just won't let me
Creating
leave
chaos
this
is also a means of
bitch.
maintaining social stability. if you
Every
ask me.
time we think we're done and out of Pencony, we're still here.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it
The
on
amount of
getting
times
actual
we've
work done.
left but didn't actually leave is starting to get to be too much.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there
My
even any
wife.
point
Are you
to it?
talking about Sunday?
The threat's long been neutral.
Or are you talking
They're just
about Himiko?
putting on a show.
Are you calling Sunday your wife? I mean, fair.
Look,
If you are.
sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
If you mean Himiko, that's fair too, but you know.
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm
Okay,
curious.
we're clicking this again.
Are the stories going
Your
around
OCD
true?
wife.
Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
I don't
Those
know,
are some
was it?
difficult questions.
tell me,
Didn't I
bitch.
just say that creating chaos
Was it or
is
wasn't
also a
it? I
means
don't
to
know.
maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC
Robin.
had orchestrated everything and
Look at her.
what was it again?
So
That the
pretty.
chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
The
truth has
lowdown.
probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the
Uh-oh.
Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled.
Speak of the devil.
Since then, not a single soul's seen him.
No one's seen him. Oh,
Forget
there
his
he is.
whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off.
You're telling me none of them
Kindly
recognize
take
Sunday?
a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penconians never gonna dream in peace again?
Now, there is no
I know that
cause for
his
alarm,
fit's a
sir.
little different,
The
but are y'all
Stellaron has
telling me
already
none
been
of these
seen.
people know that
This
that's
is just a
him?
routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your
Weary
work.
passerby my ass, bro.
Excuse me, sir.
As if. Excuse
Have
me.
we met before?
Are you my old boss? Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have
Is
met?
he wiping his existence from everyone's minds or something?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
Nah. What the fuck?
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any
Who
problems
is
with you
this little
around.
guy?
Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll
Yeah,
be a way for us
okay.
to escape.
So he is
Spare
just
a
running
thought for
around
me,
because
will
he's
you?
using...
Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Pencony.
Ooh.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the
He's
only one I can
using
rely on in
genjutsu, he
Pencony
is.
now.
He do be.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
Your sister?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Pencony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts. I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
This fucking kid. Well, I guess not a kid. It's an adult, but as stated before, they look like small children.
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Bro.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now.
I like this
Besides,
dude. He funny.
we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
Well, you certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this
Who
favor
the fuck
all the
is
same.
this kid?
After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly! Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future,
They don't add
I
him
did
immediately
everything
for
within my
story
power
mode,
to help you
and at the
safeguard
time,
your position in the family.
I had Hanya, and I
Okay,
was like,
okay, I get it
looking-
already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's
Bruh.
one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Pencony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Oh, right.
Go now.
You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I forgot.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long.
You don't remember?
You have plenty of time to contemplate your
from
answer.
the previous Troublemaze class?
She
Definitely
only
not
left me with the most
gaslighting you.
intriguing message
Okay,
before setting me free.
sure.
As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
If he really was in a
nothing
previous
good ever
quest,
comes out
then
of
they
being
should have
the
just put him in that
IPC's
recap I
debt.
just watched.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
Touche.
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Pencony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it
From a distance?
There's something else I want to do, too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Pencony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also
At least
know
you're
that the
self-aware.
IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
Oh.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. One Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
So...
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are.
is he the one genjutsuing?
My guess is that it's simply part
I
of
thought
the
Sunday
aftermath
did
of
it,
the
but is it
Stellaron
this dude?
incident.
Aftermath.
You are?
Nobody.
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Mr.
He works
Workday!
for me. You don't know him?
Instead of Sunday.
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir.
His name is
Coming
One
back to
Week,
the topic of the park,
and he named
let's
Sunday
just say
Mr.
that it has been
Workday.
recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What
Bro.
happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after-echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes. No consumption of food except for burgers.
One of them said, "Be kind to
What?
birds."
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't...
Bro said, "Try me, bitch." Fuck around and find out.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
Oh no.
I tried to warn you.
Oh no! He vomited a sliver of rainbow?
How do you feel?
Why was that how they described
I'm
it?
feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Well, I mean, good for
Nothing
him. Taking
complicated.
accountability,
All distortions
cleaning
have
up
their
his
roots.
mess.
We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do.
I wonder
We
if
just
we're
need to
gonna
make
get
sure
to
that the
see
corrective measures that
a
will be
reunion with
implemented
his
aren't too
sister
much
before
for
he
us to handle.
leaves.
When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now? Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something? Please do not use the Dream Jolt.
I feel like something should have happened, so I'm assuming I needed to come here first.
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule
Rules
too?
are made to be broken.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't
That's
even know how to joke
Trailblazer that
about
says
this.
that line, right?
Well, what do you suggest we
The
throw
baseball
in?
bat. Trash. I didn't even know I had trash.
Something's happening.
Golden trash?
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking
What the
enough
fuck
rules.
just happened?
We should look elsewhere, too.
Hey Sid, hey what? Put more what? Put more stuff in the trash? The fuck? The hell? You happy with the sense of dignity? Right, of course. For sure. Obviously.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't you?
I don't...
Come on,
What
let's buy
was
some
the
bottle caps
point?
from it.
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Ugh.
Oh, you got all that? Alfalfa!
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
Bro's Zhongli.
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
Bro ain't got no money.
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
Alright. We got the bottle cap.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what
There you
happens?
go. What did I get?
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
You shouldn't have done that. Oh, shit.
They can't be seriously going that far, right? Oh, no. Hey, look out!
Oop. Hey now, that's mean.
Tedious.
That was
Every
mean.
petal and all will be swept away by the wind. eternal.
You chose the wrong end. Eternal sleep.
The dead return! The fight is set.
Bloom.
Unnecessary.
Repay.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Stand down.
There's more to life.
Too little.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
You're going to lose your mind? Why?
I'll see you off.
Why? You can do it.
Nothing major.
Got it. You got
That
it, dude.
paradise, savor it for me. I failed to send you.
Tedious. Ha! Blade of moonlight.
His 7% health.
Did they
but
have
keeps
to do
fucking
that?
Shielding.
They could have just
Oh, no.
recalled the capsule.
Oh no.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Ugh. Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
Enough. The location of the...
After Echo. On the pool table.
Oh, there it is. Huh.
It's an interesting
Time
pool
for it
table.
to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa. It worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Pencony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me
Bro.
to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6,
He answered
like
him
most boys would,
seriously.
I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Mere worldly possessions.
Where am I going? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. This way. This way. He literally had 1% shield and just re-upped his shield back to 100. Hee hee.
What is it this time?
Just
Sorry,
looking
buddy. I don't know what to tell you. You're making me nervous for when I get to the boss.
Nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself
No, it'll probably
ragged to
easy
fix
for
the
you.
mess.
I don't know. We'll see.
I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But
None of my
it looks
teams
like
are
I was
as
just going round in
built
circles.
as this main team I always use. I haven't
I'm glad
spent
for
enough
this
time
chance to
on
look
any
back
of them
on my
yet.
past in this way.
I'm working my way through them
Come now.
talent-wise,
go.
but I still have to farm
This will be a
relics
long
for all
farewell.
of them. The relic luck is just so garbo.
So, where are we heading
idiot
next?
And leveled your world. Mine's at
Mall.
max, so I
There are
can't.
bloodhounds stationed along the way, though.
I'm
It might be
stuck.
better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean
Welt.
to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating.
Did he pop up because he recognized him?
You okay?
Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip,
I
sir.
expected
We'll
Welt
make a
to see
detour.
through it.
May you stay safe, too.
Hold on.
Come on, Welt. I know you're smart.
Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Thank you.
Oh.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Pencony?
Why indeed?
needn't change our
I'm
plans
wondering
because of
the
him.
same shit,
Be sure to keep your
Sunday.
guard up.
Why are we still here?
I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Pencony while I was in
Wait,
captivity the
no,
last
hold
few
on.
days.
Hold on a second. Are we still in Pencony? Was that actually Sparkle talking to his bitch ass? And not our Welt?
Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick
Who
too
knows?
close to each other, just in case.
You guys do if you've
A few
played it,
feet or
but
so between us
don't
will
say
do.
nothing. Oh. His, like, shoe angle that they keep
Seems I let
showing
my
us
wishful
reminds me
thinking
a
get the
lot of
best of me.
Albedo.
Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do,
Oh.
put your hands behind your back and answer my questions
Ooh.
in short sentences.
So he did figure it out.
Short sentences?
He
I
did
need to
know.
make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Pencony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I
course
won't
he
be
do.
taking your words
I'm
at
so
face
proud of you,
value,
Welt.
not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
The
Looks like there's only
IPC
one
told
way to
me to
gain your
come back.
trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Pencony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye?
That's it, I'm done.
so
He
that
won't
I may
stop
leave without
reshielding.
regrets?
He literally won't stop. I'm sorry, buddy.
Agreed. But
I can
until
try
you
to
leave
help
Pencony
ya
for good,
whenever
you'll
I
stay
get
by
caught
my
up.
side.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry too. I know how it feels.
Oh?
That said,
Oh?
I can't make this call by myself.
Also, he
My companions
definitely-
need to know about this too.
He made
The Astral
an
Express
attack
crew is in
towards
Pencony too?
Sunday with
Come with
his
me.
actual
We'll go
powers.
find them.
So I assume
You
this
come
is
along,
legit
too.
Welt and not some
Okay,
BS
okay.
with Sparkle again.
Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Time to go tell the crew. Hey, crew. This bitch over here.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me.
Nah, watch it
Now
actually
that the
be
crisis on
Sparkle.
the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Pencony?
Oh god, don't tell me.
Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case,
I mean, someone did. That's true.
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Pencony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Pencony for a while before we depart.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Oh!
Or these ladies?
Oh god. Oh god. So that's how she's gonna come into this. I was curious.
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
They said, take this bitch and get her out of here. We're finally meeting the real one though, right?
Fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms.
And neither did I expect to see you here.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting
I'm kind of waiting for
adventures.
this dude to be playable
Conclusion.
too.
There is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all you geniuses showed up, things would have been very different. True.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
Perhaps. They suggested one, but that was all. Did you hear this from Herta? Oop.
Could there be more
A
to
world beyond our information. This is something else. She said it's a world influenced by
Logic.
three
The average
paths.
Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
3 paths. Did I already know that?
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I
He
have
was
never heard
supposed
of
to,
Amphorius, however.
You think? But they released Ratio instead. Ugh. Ugh. If that's for real, then we were gypped. We were gypped big time. You're telling me I could have had him over Ratio? Speaking of her... Oh, of Ruan Mei? An understatement, but none of us ever
That
expected
Foxian girl has
to
indeed
see.
been through an unimaginable turn of events.
Wait, so
I suppose
she's
that's the fate
May's
you
friend?
organic life forms are bound by. So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Sure. It's her request. I mean, that's fair. So we are taking her back to...
Looks like this is
The
one
Lao
exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
Well, Welt's with her. Yeah. Wait, oh my gosh. Does that mean that this kind of coincided with when
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going
we
on?
went for the event
March?
on the Laufu.
Oh, about that. Why don't
Like
you
timeline-wise,
ask her instead?
does this
She knows
technically
how to
take
present
place
things logically.
when we were already going to the Laufu? For the, you know, the sword event?
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Ting-Yun for a while after
I think it's
separating from the
after.
rest.
So you're saying we
but
left
then
Pencony
we ran
to
into
go to the
something
Laufu,
weird.
came back, and then left Pencony
Did
for the
something
Laufu
happen in
again?
the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he
Not
gave
the
us
try
some
not
of his
to
candy.
laugh.
A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
The laughing maniac march.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Ting-Yun... Miss Ting-Yun ate the candy too, but she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Ting-Yuns right in front of us.
Oh no.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a memorial world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind,
How come?
causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves.
Is Whelp gonna keep his
There is
identity a
cause
secret?
for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang?
Who is this?
Who is this?
It's Mr. Work
It's okay.
Day
You can
or
reveal
whatever the
yourself
fuck.
now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Bro.
It's been a while, everyone.
You!
Trailblazer's like ready to pull out the bat. Am I still dreaming?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain. I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Pencony. Mr. One
He's
Week
playing
here is an
Guardian.
old acquaintance
He
of
said,
Sunday's.
"Now I saw you. Now I have to play
Pleased
Dad.
to meet
Let's
you,
go."
And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
Yes, yes, I am. I'm not one to boast about past feats after I just boasted.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Because he does. He really does.
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting-Yun to her normal self.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting-Yuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
What does that mean? Oh no. Find one that is easy to communicate with. Well, I assume not these ones then.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
I forgot. She has a new voice, doesn't she?
Suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting-Yun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting-Yun to come together to form the Ting-Yun Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want clone copies of myself too, bro.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone your bat?
Mr.
I don't
Yang
need
mentioned the
to.
Express's next
I
voyage
have
is
other
to send
weapons.
a passenger back home. Could this
One
lady
is a
be
hat.
from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago?
Yes.
Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Indeed.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting-Yuns here.
Visionary.
That sounds nice. People never
Flower
forget a personally prepared
enthusiast.
home-cooked meal.
But then again,
Gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds
Silver
like a good
tongued.
idea. If
Foodie.
we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
you sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Ting-Yuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Sunny.
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way?
Dude,
I took a leaf out of this
Sunny.
Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Ting-Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Ting-Yuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay.
So we just need to put her back together.
You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
Just grab
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the
grab a
dreamscape.
staff and throw
Tuning
all the
could be
notes
the way
on
to
it.
fix it.
Oh, more tuning,
The
sure.
only problem is that these Miss Ting-Yuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we
Perhaps.
can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Why? Why is that? Oh, there's more. Oh god, that's why. Oh god, there's so many. What the fuck? Oh no. It's like, it might take me a while to identify her. Which fucking one is it?
This
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this one? No. Okay. Which ones have names? This one?
Why do I feel like it's...
Nope, not her. Not them. This one?
Huh? Ugh, yikes.
Nope. The child?
You can't fly? Why? I can. I'll take you next time. Pinky promise? Should we get someone to watch over her?
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
Won't let me break it. Interesting.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Ah! There she
were
is.
You all looking for me?
Found her. If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is...
Something normal, probably.
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal. Somewhat normal, Tingyun. Goodness. There she is.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun hostage.
No, there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. Because Well has glasses.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. 1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
Bro.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so... sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then
Bro.
kindly forgive our intrusion.
That's so different
Please
from
do
the
your
fake
best
one we
1
met.
week.
Go, bestie. What the fuck was that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What the?
Me too. Me too, bestie.
Did
What
any of
the?
you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Mommy, I mean, what?
Never mind.
Don't never mind. You were right. It's important.
Look, it's working.
Ayo, pretty cutscene.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back. You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
Oh no. Bestie, no. Not trivial. Not trivial.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears.
Indeed.
I nearly died. Just now.
Don't be afraid.
She's a fox.
What is this place?
It's the space station, isn't it?
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from? And where does this path lead?
Okay.
That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
It's interesting because we're playing their stories, but they're not actually making me be either of them like they normally would. Like, it didn't add either of them to my party.
This girl is... Tingyun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
It's you again. Who's talking to me? These are...
These are wounds left by the
She's
destruction.
She's a Foxian, but...
They have taken root within your body.
When she
and
uses
cannot be removed.
her abilities, I think she
Destruction?
gets...
I don't understand.
I don't know how many tails,
Please,
but I'm assuming
who
it's
are
something
you?
supposed to be like
and why
9
won't
tails.
you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it.
If
Think
you go
of
to
it
party
as
selection, you can add
feeling
them.
your
Oh.
own scars.
So it doesn't make you add
My
them, but you are able
scars?
to? Excuse me.
Wait!
I see. Does that mean I can pick the spot that they get added
Is this
to?
called coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
Blade of Moonlight.
Existence is unity.
Interesting.
All will be
Okay.
swept away by the wind.
I'll see if I can't add her in a second.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
It's neat that they added
Receive
that.
divinity.
Where it doesn't force them into your party. Because remember, sometimes it forced them into the first slot, and then other times it forced them into the fourth slot, and like, it was just so random.
The dead return!
It made me mad when they picked the fourth slot, because then they took out my healer.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
A veil to send you.
Eternal.
Try harder.
All will be swept away by the wind.
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either.
As I said before, you can't defeat them. No one can.
Baby.
You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
Bro. You weren't using Blade, but you swapped him in and now you beat him?
No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal?
Nah, because none of the enemies had wind weakness,
I don't
but Blade
understand.
said, fuck your weakness, hurt me, I dare you.
You appear to be trying to
Good
save
old
me,
reliable.
benefactor.
Yeah,
Why
see,
are you telling me all
sometimes
this?
I just ignore the weaknesses and use
It's a
who I want
habit
to
of mine.
use.
I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
We're like,
Be that as it may,
my Jingli
I
Blade
don't
team.
remember anything.
If I'm enemy,
There's nothing to help
is
me make
ice
a
or
choice.
wind. Doesn't have to be both.
That
As long as
doesn't
it just
matter.
has one of them, I'll use that team.
I believe the
every
desire to
time.
live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception.
It
I
doesn't
would
have
also
either.
be pleased
Well,
with that result.
oh well.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side.
So,
feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war.
is
It's a
this
good
because
start.
of what that Eon did to
This is...
the other her.
Let me explain.
You know?
You were attacked by a Lord Ravager.
Right,
By all
okay.
rights, you should not have survived.
Yes, okay.
But someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens, I was able to fulfill his request.
Oh?
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
So Mei saved her. But who requested?
Why me?
Who requested her to
Because
be
you were
saved?
the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake
Traveling
up,
merchant.
you won't remember any of these details.
Luocha?
I'll arrange for someone to send you home.
No, right?
Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
Traveling merchant. Are we supposed to know who it is? I feel like yes.
Are you all right?
Did I pass out?
Only for a little.
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Ruan Mei.
Yes.
Ruan Mei
a
happened.
genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Pencony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
Oh.
That's all right. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
so glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the
So
both of you
glad
for your
again.
assistance.
It was nothing.
Sorry,
Now
buddy.
that the matter with Miss Ting-Yun is resolved, are we meeting your other two companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Ting-Yun in your hands.
You got it, sir.
But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
No, he's gonna go babysit
I trust
Sunday.
that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll
True.
be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Indeed.
Okay. We better hurry then.
I'm curious then.
Ridiculous. How come I keep bumping
We're
into
still
her?
calling her Ting-Yun.
Shall we keep going then?
I'm curious when she's going and how she's going to get her new name. Since we know for a fact that when she's playable, she has a different name. Where are we going?
Did you forget already? Miss Ting-Yun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
Right, okay,
I'm
sure.
not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
Oh, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time.
Why did they disappear?
So we better not drag our feet.
Where are you planning to go next?
Could you give me some time to think about it?
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm not able to right now. But whenever we get into their story modes. No. Because we're not in her story mode anymore. We're in Trailblazers.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Wow, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fu Xuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
Who? I don't know, the eye mask?
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
That's not why, but okay.
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that. Next is General Jing Yuan.
A division of elite fighters is crazy. I would go with the film.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
I would give her the syrup.
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Pencony. It would make for an ideal gift to bring home. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Pencony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Everything you want, we have it all.
This is a good spot.
Miss Ting-Yun, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Ting-Yun, if you recall?
Calculating, mysterious, yes.
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you? I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
Now the final question.
Bro.
In your eyes, am I just like the Ting-Yun you remember?
No.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Ting-Yun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Luofu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning.
Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Phantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well.
Good
but
luck.
After thinking it over,
I don't know how you
the
gonna
only
do
thing that
that,
could be
but
considered equal
good luck.
value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort.
Bro. I don't
And
know.
now I know how to speak to you
I
properly.
don't know that she'd be able to do that. If you remember,
We've never even met before, and here you are
Phantilia
offering your
is
help, just as
huge.
before. I
She
should
was
have
the
treated
big
you with
booba
respect.
we
but
fought.
Fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else.
She make us look like ants.
And now, I will reclaim everything I have
that would
lost.
be interesting.
And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement.
I know.
Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you. Looks like we're off to a good start.
I can
Moving
show
forward,
you.
I'll
She's one of
definitely
the.
be trying more things like this from now on.
She's one of the weekly bosses.
And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Ting-Yoon, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see. I just hope the Ting-Yoon in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
This beach. She's huge. I think the only way I could actually show you is if we like fight her. If any of my people need it, we'll do that later. Oh, the eye. The eyeball.
Welcome to the Dreamscape sales store. Dr. Edward at your service.
Just kidding, what are you talking about, Big Booba
We're
Boss?
looking
Yes.
for some dreams to give as gifts.
Because Ting-Yoon said she
exotic
wanted
and
to
preferably
take something back.
Captivating?
Because Foxians
Just
get
a
even.
friendly reminder.
And Kona
Being too
said
picky won't help
her
you find the
virginity,
best
and I was
food.
like, I don't know how that would work.
Dampen your
'Cause
spirits ahead of time.
she's huge.
That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfect for you. The story unfolds in the Shenzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I've prepared for you. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
believe it's time for Miss Ting Yun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
Himiko. We did what we needed. Now we're here. You're back. We are.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
We've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an old accomplice of your... or acquaintance. Not accomplice. Acquaintance. Who is it? Oh!
Long time no see, everyone.
Yukong.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting Yun, I'm here to take you home.
You two must have a lot to catch up on. We'll give you some space. Very good, very good. So are we not actually taking her back then?
I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful
If Yukong
surprise.
came to pick her up.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Oh shit.
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
Damn.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Oh? Who?
Is that...
I'm sorry, the fuck?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple
Oh,
Tingyuns.
that's
each embodying
actual
a different aspect of my memories.
Tingyun? Question mark?
And one of them hasn't returned to me because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but...
Was this why she starts
for
going by a
certain
different
child,
name?
That was her
'Cause
first
she
experience with the
is
sky.
in hiding while reborn, basically.
Of course I remember. Back then,
And then she lets the
you were still
fragment that
young
she
enough for
left
me to carry.
out of her be the
You
actual
probably still
Tingyun.
can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox. Not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Ooh, back to Sunday. Back to Sunday.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables. So it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
Aww.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I
Father's
believe
just
you're the
being a
kind of
good
person
guy.
that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell.
No!
Shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Sunday, you should tell her. You son of a bitch. After everything you put her through, you're not gonna tell her it's you? She better figure it out on her own.
Mere worldly possessions.
She better figure it out on her own, or I will never forgive you.
I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
My name is... 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, Robin isn't voiced. I was wondering why that line was silent. They got Robin. You're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work. You are the reason the Dreamscape has been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax, ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in a dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago.
Look, it's 2 5 stars.
So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
Tell me you know. You remind me of someone I know. Shut the fuck up. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show? Here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Pencony from here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin.
Stop it.
May I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course, you don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters. Sunday, I'm mad at you. You're getting this sweet little heartfelt moment with your sister,
Still,
and she doesn't even
these
know.
Stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy.
What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's the unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Pencony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. She's so sweet. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid. He's right here.
Did
Tell
the
him.
person you wanted to say them to leave?
It's you bitch! Tell her! He left in such a hurry, I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone? Aww.
If you don't mind me
The
asking,
surprise in his face
who
for a
is it that
second.
you wish to encourage?
You dummy. Someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
There are many such people on Pencony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people. But because of it, people have this misconception. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
Because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action. She knows you to a T. She got you locked and loaded.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on
Robin,
one's
who's
actions
just a
is a
robot lady,
valuable
and why is
quality
she
to have.
hitting on me? Bruh. But I still hope that he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day up there in the clouds. No! Is she saying all of this because she knows it's him? She's gonna make me cry!
I hope so.
There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave.
A dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Oh, here. Hold on. Yeah, see? He's in here.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today. Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape. The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay. Let's use this one.
It's done. Have a look.
This painting feels like a blessing and also seems to mirror someone's resolve. Even when the broken wings no longer belong to the sky, the direction in which they fall will still be towards the stars.
Soon I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
Don't cry, or cry, up to you. I'm gonna cry. If she says something like goodbye, brother, I might actually cry. You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end? Maybe I'm stronger than you think. She knew. Robin, stop it!
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't?
I love this kid.
I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
Oh shit, is this it? Let's do, we'll do Aki. Hopefully they got it. I don't know if they do, to be honest, but we'll try. We'll try.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is
The only reason I don't know
move.
if they got it is because I actually haven't finished building Acheron. Like, artifact-wise, or relic-wise, she ain't got shit, so...
Don't worry. I won't take too much time.
But hopefully they'll be okay. Anyway.
I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here, and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family,
If we're at
I
the
finally
boss,
learned
though,
that
that
the
must mean
light
I'm close to the end.
is actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born, humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again.
Sure.
I will say goodbye.
Okay.
Here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the Gallery of Thoughts, at the entrance of the dream,
Yes, I did notice that he didn't have his
completely sever
halo.
the halo from
I
myself.
almost made a comment about it, but I didn't. Because, like, when we're walking around as him, he has the halo. But when we were in the quest, he didn't.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary
But
person.
the dreams always have some fuck shit going on, so I didn't know if it was actually a detail that was important or not.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that
Oh.
try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest.
Oh shit, so it's just like how Ting Yun had accidentally cast out Ting Yun. Sunday casted out Sunday.
I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe, if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself.
Damn.
My final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop.
Bro, no wonder the name was was a weekday related thing.
Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility. You've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Pencony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you.
Damn.
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler?
Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by the IPC gambler? I guess you could say he lost his train of thought.
Failure is always the best
Shut
teacher.
your mouth.
To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see, I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate, and see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But What if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
That's not how she feels, though.
Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings.
Alright, let's do this.
Into the mortal world.
Is this, am I gonna have to fight myself? Like, is this his weekly boss?
And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities.
Yep. Oh shit.
Whatever
okay,
identities
great.
I once had.
Hopefully these
they
guys
no
can
longer
handle
matter.
it.
It's not the gods who answer us.
I don't really
but
know.
ourselves from the future.
I don't really know if they'll handle it or not. We'll see.
I don't have much to say. But as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage!
as expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow me. To the stars!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along.
All wishes in heart. The noise is fading.
No dirty tricks, alright.
In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
All in.
Heard the call.
Noise.
Serenity is before me.
On the still waters of
The dice have been bust. Or
This
maybe
should
I'll
be the
take
best
it
spot
all.
You're gonna get it watching you beat it first try. Maybe. Hopefully.
Watch your head.
That's the plan.
Again.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt farewell.
Destined
Disorderly noise. Disorderly noise.
All in.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Sink into a dream.
Okay, that was rude.
No dirty tricks, alright.
On the still waters of oblivion.
More enemies. Time for a fun. This combat needs... This is double speed.
Noisy.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Oh, look to me!
In this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
Free will, or was it destiny?
All wishes in heart.
It's of no consequence.
All things are part of the melody.
All in. No dirty tricks, all right?
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
Heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell.
On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me?
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. All in.
With wisdom comes protection.
Serenity is before me.
Destined for oblivion.
In this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
No dirt. Watch your head.
Disorderly noise.
No dirt. All in.
This combat needs optimism. This is double speed.
Hedge your bets.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt, farewell.
On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time for a fun.
Again?
Spend freely. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Serenity is before me.
Another journey begins.
In this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Destined for oblivion.
Noisy.
All in.
Disorderly noise. All things are part of the melody. Enjoy eternal peace.
Time for a fun. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
Wait for good tidings.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Can I have
The
fun
dice
this
have been
time?
bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. All in.
Time for a fun.
Free will, or was it fate?
Gods awaken!
Watch your head.
This mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Serenity is before me.
Destined for oblivion.
Uphold the truth, and you will.
All in.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
All things are part of the melody.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Sink into a dream.
Hedge your bets.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
The noise is fading.
Watch
Sorry,
your head.
Silverwolf.
Wait for good tidings.
Time for a buzz.
Sure, I'll play along. Serenity is before me.
Destined for oblivion.
In this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
No dirt.
All in. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Disorderly noise.
You took the bait.
Hedge your bets. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Free will, or was it on the still waters?
Disorderly noise.
I weep for the
Okay,
departed.
come on, Aki.
It too shall fall.
Hell yeah. Ta-da! Ta-da!
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Damn.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. One Week?
Sunny.
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now.
It'd be so funny if he said Sunny.
Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Pencony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Pencony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron, and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Pencony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Sheepate turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, Thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Pencony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the harmony and the preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Pencony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Pencony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider.
Oh yeah?
While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless.
Oh, do you want to come with us?
I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Pencony, would you consider letting me
Aww.
come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Is he? Are we taking him with us?
So this is why I brought him here.
Are we gonna vote?
Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, not you, us, I want to hear what you think. Me? True, I was the one that fought him. I have the most
valuable
beef.
lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
You've disappointed many people. Brother. We can be friends. We can be friends. Finally, I'm no longer the newbie. I'm no longer the newbie.
Well, he's just traveling with us. Not an actual member of the Express crew yet. Your newbie status is untouchable.
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
This is interesting because we haven't had anyone actually join us. Like, they keep baiting us.
Now that our business on Pencony
with different
is
people
settled,
joining
it's
us on our
about
journeys.
time we get back on track.
But we
and
haven't
prepare for our
actually
next
got
work
any new Nameless. So it'll be neat if, like, he legitimately is going with us this time.
Try?
And not just, like, gonna be on the train while we're going places. I mean, like, he's a part of the story on the next place we go to, kind of joining. You know what I mean? Like, he can't just be some background dude that's just chilling on the Express while we go do saving the world. You know? Like, he gotta actually be involved.
No, we're still not quite there.
Ooh. Is this gonna show the Herta? Oh, that's just Herta. JK, maybe not. Or, unless Miss Little Witchy Witch?
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves.
Oh, there
So-called
she
magic
is.
has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved.
The Herta.
So, all-seeing presence. I ask you this. What is divinity?
What's interesting to me about these characters is that whenever they get a new 5-star variant, or just a variant in general, they're always a different element and path. But I don't think Herta is. I'm pretty sure hers is exactly the same as her. Like, her kit's not the same, obviously, but like her element and her path are the same. Like Don Hung, he went from Wind Hunt to Destruction Imaginary. March goes from Ice Preservation to Imaginary Hunt. Ting Yun goes from Electric Harmony to Fire Nihility. Like, they all change. But Herta, I'm pretty sure, is still Ice Erudition. So that's neat. Do what? The party car. Why is Black Swan there? Is she going with us? She talked about it, but I don't know if she's for real or not. Oh, Sunday's in there. Wait, is the party car this way or the other way? This way. Okay.
Oh, welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you
I
like
think
to have
she's
a
coming
drink?
with us.
a
Okay, I
snack,
thought she
or
kind of was too,
commence
but
party time?
that was whenever we were still stuck in a dream, so I couldn't remember what was real and what was not. Party time.
It's party time! This brings to mind a joke. Someone asked the
Because
Nameless,
when you talk to her,
how
you
many
don't get
names
the
are on your
visitor
guest list?
dialogue.
The Nameless shrugged and said, I hope you enjoy your time in the party
Maybe.
car. Dear, this used to be called the meeting car.
Girl, can we, like, stop? Can we?
I'm merely a
can
drink.
we-
Should I introduce myself?
I don't.
Of course.
Let me out of the
I should
dialogue.
mention that perhaps you should go and see them.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me out. Ah, see, she is in there. Oh, that's why he was talking. This is the start of the decor.
Every
so she's
time we
here.
meet, your memories get rich.
He's here.
We meet again, dear friend. Thank you for the invitation. Please allow me to praise your sincere and compassionate soul.
It's been so long since we heard his voice that he kind of caught me off guard by talking just then.
Looks like, remember that night of hallucinations? Just as this beautiful, the feeling of boarding the
Who's
express
this
and seeing
asshole?
everyone again is simply indescribable. My dear friend, please allow me
Argenti?
to extend my sincere greetings to the express in a way that only a knight can.
He's the dude that's been on my account waiting to be built since I pulled him. Sunday.
I hope we will
Hello,
walk the
sir.
same path next time.
I see. So his dialogue and Black Swan's dialogue are similar. But Sparkle.
Great.
Why are you here? Get your bitch ass off here.
Huh? Gray hair. I took a mutually assured eye test.
Is she
Let's
just
light them up.
visiting? She didn't have as many. Yeah, okay, so she's just visiting. Because she only had the one voice line. Whereas the other two had dialogue options. And then what about Argenti? Did he have multiple options?
My dear friend!
No, so he's visiting too, I think. But these Black Swan and Sunday both have like dialogue options. So they're here to stay. The other two are just visiting. Okay, interesting. So are both of them going with us? Because that would really be neat. I just don't know for sure because they keep baiting us. You know? Like, we got baited so many times. It'll be really cool, though, to, like, actually have people join our journey and to, like, have new Nameless.
There you are! Pom-Pom has been looking for you
This
all
is
day.
the new event thing. We get to decorate our room.
Are you daydreaming? This is your
You can
room,
ask him, and
silly.
he will talk about
Where
what
else
he
would
wants
we
to
go
do
to look
next.
for you
Yeah, I
if not
figured.
here?
I just don't want to sit through the dialogue right now. I have my own room now.
Of course you have one. Aw, look at
2 years later, I finally get a room.
when they first joined the Nameless.
I need to listen through the music and see if I want to change the music on my Express.
heard
I
noises
literally
coming
switched
from
it
the
to this one and then
ventilation
just
ducts,
haven't messed with it
which
since.
made me wonder if something was hiding in there. Curiosity got the better of me, and I climbed up to take a look.
Me? I just wanted to explore.
Don't go encouraging her. All right. Today's a happy day, so Pom-Pom won't spoil it
I wonder
with
if you
lectures.
can change it to the Robin
I've gathered
music.
everyone here
Maybe.
today because
Robin's
I have
song.
an announcement to make.
Welcome to my
It was terribly remiss of the conductor to have left her without a room of her own on the Express.
She seems...
Go on, Himiko. Then here goes. Will you join the Astral Express crew as a Nameless?
Yes. I thought I was already a part of the crew.
Not so easy. You can't call yourself a Nameless until you've cleared the 18
You're
Sentinels
joking.
Mr. Yang trial.
But y'all just called me the
Which
newbie.
reminds me, March hasn't cleared it yet either. I'll set it up a little later. Tomorrow afternoon, you can be the first one to give it a shot.
Who's the newbie now, bitch?
Please don't. I would... Exploring the far corners of the universe will seem more exciting than just looking out for yourself.
You'll step out of your comfort zone to set...
They're just now asking me if I want to join. I thought I fucking joined 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
Responsibilities you'll bear far outweigh the rewards you'll reap. Now that you know all of
Just
this,
go give me my damn room.
yay! Since she has made her decision,
Give me my room. Shut the fuck up and give me my room.
are you ready for your initiation?
You youngster.
Let's recite the Trailblazer Creed. Now,
Repeat after
please
pom pom.
repeat.
Okay, recite. No, you hadn't
One,
paid the dues.
No matter the ebb and flow of fate,
Shut the fuck up.
stop staying within the lines.
They had to test me out
Even in the
first.
face
I
of
was just an
tempestuous
apprentice
seas,
this whole time.
We always align. 3, even if we don't gain the upper hand, we'll fight for right. 4, even if forgotten by the world,
This reminds me
never
of
care a rap for hindsight. 5,
the fairy
no matter
tale.
how bleak the cosmos may get,
The
let us
rules
light
for the
night.
members, you know.
6, even when there are wheels within wheels, go ahead.
May this journey
lead us starward.
This is...
Hey, March 7th, don't ruin the moment. Ahem. You are now a...
All right, let's get back on track. Now,
That's right. Pom-Pom is so glad that she finally has a place of her own.
it's just that the current Express has far fewer cars compared to the past. The passenger cabin only has 4 rooms. Well, 3, technically, since Don Hung has been sleeping in the archives.
It doesn't bother me though. Let's buy another car. No, I don't really care.
Her room doesn't have to be in the passenger cabin.
He's right. There's an
Yeah. I'll go in the party car, that's fine. Party car, party car.
Greetings, my nameless friends. My, look at those sunnies. How about a joke to kick off the party?
No, no jokes. Let me
Warning.
upstairs.
Brief mishandling during the reform.
Let me
I'm sure you've
upstairs.
already-
Let me upstairs. Bruh.
It's...
I don't think...
All this excitement really takes Pom Pom back to the old days, when this car was still known as the meeting car. The passengers would gather here and eagerly debate over their next destination.
Interesting. What about the junk in there?
But I bet it won't... Okay,
You know,
it's this way. Follow
my room's definitely bigger than most of theirs. I've been in March's room. It's not that big.
Right?
Pom Pom hopes you aren't actually thinking about keeping those things as...
The room is... my room. They look pretty fancy next to...
May I remind you that your expenses on lifestyle essentials have grossly exceeded your express fund budget?
Carpets, pillows, rocking chairs, and jumbo pom-pom toys are lifestyle essentials.
Do you really need over 20 pillows, though?
Of course I do. How else would I have pillow fights?
In any case, to prevent such situations from happening again, I must reiterate the rules for accessing the express fund.
Why buy a
Firstly,
pom-pom toy?
Conductor is
Just
in
kidnap
charge
the
of
real
all
pom-pom.
resource allocation within the express. If you need any rent, secondly,
Bruh.
since you're now officially a member of the Astral Express,
Unless you want to sleep in...
Yeah. Can I just decorate my room now? I don't get the whole getting tons of pillows. I only used the needed one before I met Sid. Yeah, he
Love to
was
procrastinate.
an insane person with one singular fucking pillow. And then he came over to my house. Let me tell you, my bed for just me had at least 5 or 6 pillows. And he was like, what the hell? And I was like, what do you mean, what the hell? I make myself a cocoon, okay? Now we use a ton of pillows. Okay. We use a reasonable amount. But when I was a teenager, I had my bed up against the wall in like a corner, you know? And so I used to have my pillows for like at my head, but then I had them along the wall side too. I had a ton of pillows. A shit ton of pillows. It was comfy that way though, since it was just me. Yeah, he had one singular pillow, like a fucking psychopath.
and Habit Pom Pom also...
That is why
Pom Pom has prepared a start...
Yay!
Okay, this is not exactly what I expected, but okay, sure.
We're fine. Pom Pom is so good.
Once...
Now I have a bed. Very good, very good.
Can do.
We're putting pillows on it now. Don't worry. No, don't worry. We're getting the pillow.
You've done well.
There's a ton of
It's getting late, so
sweet dreams.
They dipped. We barely started. Did they say sweet dreams? Am I supposed to sleep? Does that mean they'll come back? That Chomos might be the same kind of psychopath. Sleeps on their bed sideways. What? Parallel to the pillow and not touching it? What the fuck do you mean? On top of the blankets? They do what now? How do you sleep like that? That has to be fake, right? No, I understand. I understand what you mean. I totally understand. You're saying, like, instead of laying in the bed, hot dog style, they laid in it hamburger. And that's fucking insane. Or are they hanging off the sides? How is it long enough? Unless you're short as fuck. Or a literal child. Okay, what the hell? They're making me do chores now? Hey, yo? The fuck? I don't totally understand what I'm doing, but okay. Let me out of here. Let me out of this. This feels like a problem for later. Let me out of that. How do I go back to decorating the room? You know what? Whatever. Let's do the last few wishes we got. Did this update? I'm at 40 something, right? 46, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47. This will be 48, 49. What if? No. They were recovering from a minor, tiny, traumatic brain injury? What? Oh. Is that enough for a... It's not. Okay. There you have it. I might keep doing single pulls while he's here. If I get him, I get him. We'll see. But, like, I know I don't want the neck spanners. And I don't think I want the first girl that's coming out in 3.0. So, oh shit, I might be able to do another wish. I don't think I want the new girl that's coming out. So I'll have time to save. Damn. Okay. Oh, wish. Bruh. I think that's 50, right? Wrong Tingu. Well, I don't really want the other one. I don't care. I don't care. Alrighty. Well, I guess that's it for today. I'll continue the event on my own to get those rewards and stuff, but that shall be all the story for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed. It was definitely not as, like, exciting as some of the other ones we've played recently. It was more like just a bunch of lore and not a lot of action, but it was still neat. It had its plot twists, as all of Pencony has to have, apparently. But yeah. Let's see. Today's Friday. Tomorrow we finish Fairy Tale. Crazy. What we're gonna do for movie night is for a couple weeks we're gonna watch some like Christmas movies and shit. And then once the rest of 100 Year Quest is out, then we'll start and watch through 100 Year Quest, which will only take us like a couple weeks because it's only 24 or 25 episodes for that season. So it won't take us anywhere near as long to finish that as it did Fairy Tale. But it's Christmas time, so I figured we'll watch a couple Christmas movies. And then give 100 Year Quest a little bit of time to finish. It's almost done. But yeah, so we're finishing Fairy Tale this week, but next week we'll put a poll up for some Christmas movies. Icrimus. It is Icrimus. On to One Piece next. Bro. We are not. We are not doing that. I mean, I would love to because I love One Piece, but we are not doing that. That would take so long. That would take literally the amount of time it took us to watch Fairy Tale times 4, 5 times 5. It is really good. It starts off as like a goofy little journey, and then it starts getting serious. I told Drew, it's like, because there's a time skip at some point in the series, and so like everyone talks about the show as pre-time skip and post-time skip. Pre-time skip is like mostly goofy with a little bit of serious, and then post-time skip is like more serious with a little bit of goofy. But it's really good. I like it a lot. But like I said, that's too long for us to watch as a movie night for the whole series. It'd be fine as like a one-off like movie situation, but not for the whole damn show. But yeah, so tomorrow we're finishing Fairy Tale, and then for the next couple weeks we'll do like some Christmas movies and stuff like that. So if you have Christmas movie suggestions, drop them in the suggestions channel, and we'll do that poll next week. I'll do it on the Monday stream. We'll set the poll up for movie night on Monday stream. But yeah, so we're doing that tomorrow, and then Sunday. What are we doing Sunday? I don't even know. What should we do Sunday? I could actually do the Flower Feather Clan story this time. It was so... We accidentally started the Nightwind last time, but then part 3 of Nightwind wasn't even out yet because the character that it's about isn't out yet. So then we just ended up doing the event instead. It was a whole mess, but yeah, I don't know. Mary Clitoris. Twitch gave you a pop-up asking me if I was sure I wanted to say that. That's crazy. But yeah, we don't even have to play Genshin on Sunday. Like, we could play something else. But if we do play Genshin, do we do that quest, or do we do Emily's, or do we do a challenge account? I don't know. Emily's quest, cough cough. I know. We could do that. We could. I don't know. I'm trying to think. We'll see. I guess if you have other ideas, let me know. I haven't decided yet, so I'll decide sometime tomorrow or Sunday. It'll be fine. Monday we're doing Nier though, and we're caught up on Star Rail until the new patch, but the new ZZZ stuff comes out. The new banners come out on Tuesday, so next week we're playing more ZZZ. I got leveled up enough to continue the story, and we're going to wish. We're finally wishing. I said I was gonna save since like the first time we played. I said I was gonna save until there was a character that I really wanted to wish on, and then I would have my main, and we would base a team around them. It's finally happening. It's happening, I'm not gonna lie, a little sooner than I expected. And I want both characters, so I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough wishes. It's time to find out if the ZZZ luck is any good. If it's anywhere close or better than Star Rail's luck. I guess we will find out next week. But we're wishing for Miyabi. We're getting Harumasa for free. However, I want to get him his engine. So we're going to wish for his engine, and then we're going to wish for her engine. And have the Section 6 team. I'm very excited. But I'm a little nervous. We have like 120 something wishes saved. But I'm looking for 3 5 stars. So. Or they're not 5 stars. They're, what, S rank? But still, that's the goal, and that's the plan for the next week. Okay, anyways, I hope everyone has a great rest of their night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. And I shall see you later. Good night, you guys. Bye.